be doing the I Messed Up book tag. If you haven't been here before, hi, I'm Christine and welcome to my channel. I'm sorry if I'm going to be looking down for a lot of this video. I've just got the questions here on my iPad, so I'm going to be looking down to read the questions. So let's get started. Number 1. A character appearance that you misread and imagined differently. For some reason, when I started reading Truth Witch by Susan Dennard, I completely mixed up the hair colors for the two main characters, Isolde and Sophia. For some reason I imagined Iz having blonde hair and I imagined Safi having brunette hair, but in reality it's actually really switched. Iz has dark brown black hair and Safi has like the golden brown hair. I don't know how I messed it up, but for some reason I did, and it wasn't until a bit later in the book when they mentioned Safi with her golden hair, I think it was at the dance scene, that it finally clicked and I was like, oh, I guess I messed up. And then I looked up character art and I was like, yeah, I really messed up. So that was when I realized. Number 2, a character name that you've been pronouncing wrong. Well, pronouncing that wrong. So I'm never 100% sure if I'm saying it the right way. I've heard people pronounce it different ways. But in the Throne of Glass series, C-H-A-O-L. I always pronounced it Cole in my head. I've heard people say it Kale though, a lot. I've heard a lot of people pronounce it Kale, but for some reason I've always said it in my head as Cole, like C-O-L-E. So I don't know what the right pronunciation is, but I could possibly be pronouncing that wrong, so if anybody knows how it's actually supposed to be pronounced, please tell me down below. Number 3, an overused trope that is your guilty pleasure. I love the enemies to lovers trope. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't get over it, but for some reason that is what I go for. That and the fated one trope, like a fated couple. For some reason I always seem to go for the enemies to lovers. I can't get enough. I don't know why, but I always go for them. Case in point, Edouin and Iz. Or, you know, Rowan and Aelin. Like, I can't help it. Number 4, a cliche character type that you would like better on screen than reading about. For me, it's the character that has no idea and is thrown into a separate world that they had no idea about, and then they excel in that world. For some reason, when I'm reading the books and they're like somebody who's discovered a new ability and they're thrust into this new world and they excel, all I can think of is when I'm reading stuff in the book is pointing out like, nope, you wouldn't have been able to do that correctly the first time. Nope, you wouldn't have been able to do that. So for some reason, I guess usually movies move so fast that I don't really think about it too much, but when I'm reading, I definitely think about it, so I think that translates better on screen for me. Number 5, a word or phrase that you learned because of its use in a book. The only thing I can literally think of for this is Muggle from Harry Potter. I don't know if this technically counts because it's a made-up word, but I had no idea what a Muggle was until Harry Potter, so I'm gonna take it. Number 6. Have you ever not read or completed a required reading book for school? I am extremely boring. I have read every single required reading book for school. I might not have liked it, but I definitely read them all. Number 7. Have you ever or wanted to skip a chapter from a point of view of a character that you weren't interested in? It wasn't so much that I wasn't interested in it. The first example that comes to mind is Wind Witch by Susan Dennard. I know I'm really talking about the Witchland series, but anyways, in Wind Witch, I just love seeing Edouin and Isolde together. I just love that so much that I like sped through the other chapters where it wasn't their point of view because I love them so much. I just wanted to read all about them. So I was like, come on, go faster and faster. I wasn't so much interested in Safi's story arc or Merrick. I was just like, give me more Bedouin. So yeah. I also had the same thing in Air of Fire with Rowan and Ayland. I just wanted to read more about their point of view. I wasn't so much interested. I read them because it was important for the book series, but I really just wanted to skip through the other points of view like Manon and stuff because I was like, you're not my OTP. And lastly, number 8. Have you ever canceled social plans to read a book? I have skipped food for reading. As an introvert, of course I have skipped and canceled plans to read. I feel slightly guilty about it, but not guilty enough not to cancel my plans. So, if I ever cancel on you, I'm sorry. There is a good chance that I'm actually reading, but as a reader, you should understand that. So there we are. Those are the 8 questions of the I Messed Up book tag. I would love to hear your guys' answers down in the comments below for any of the questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos from me. Thanks for watching! I'll see you in my next video. Bye!